Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Big Rem Podcast. I'm your host, Big Rem. Man, I got a special guest in here with me, man. I got my boy, Asian boy Dave, in the building in here with me, man.
Man, what's going on, dog? What's going, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, first things first, my brother. Tell the people who you are, where you're from, how you doing, bro.
Shit, man. I'm a little boy from Mississippi, man. I'm
Right.
Country town, Meridian. Man, Dave, man. I'm director, videographer, photographer. Anything
Mhm.
on the creative side, like I'm trying to get to it. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
Any way I can help, especially on the artist side, like especially in the rap industry. You know?
I got you. I got you. I've been to Mississippi a couple times. I knew because your number that you was from over there, but yeah, bro. I've been to Mississippi a couple times. It's a few things to do while you out there. It's a few things to do while you out there. So, you touched on videographer, director, anything on the creative side you're trying to tap into. So, how did that kind of start for you, and what
Man.
lane did you end up picking first?
So like at the age of, like 16, it was a bunch of me and my partners, my brother Julio, Jeff, Cav, Neezy, like we were always like 16, 17, 18, and we're just taking pictures of each other, you know what I'm saying, modeling
Yeah.
for each other. That's how it really started with photography, and eventually I got into like, you know what I'm saying, taking prom pictures for folks and shit like that. And then after that, really, at that point, I'm really just looking at that shit like a hobby, you know?
Yep.
Like, I'm not really taking that shit serious. At that point, I'm like, all right, I got to go to college. Woo. I go
Yeah.
to college, my whole mindset changed.
Right.
I'm like, all right.
Right.
I'm like, all right. At first, while I'm freshman year, I'm really just, I go to college, I meet my brother Carter. Carter, like,
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the blessings I ever met. Like, I'll call that boy like my mentor, basically. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I was like his prodigy. He put me on his wing, got me right. I was like doing a bunch of videos for like, I started doing videos at that point. I'm like,
Yeah.
started doing videos for like parties and shit. We had like got black youngsters to come out to Mississippi State, all kinds of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I started just doing a bunch of recaps. Eventually, I had an artist named Got Two Times.
Yeah.
He had a little buzz in Mississippi at one point, and he asked me like, him and his team asked me like, "Yo, you want to try to shoot a video?" It's an ad, so I ain't gonna lie. My first music video was so fucking horrible. I didn't even sync that shit right. The
Yeah.
effects were terrible. Like, you get what I'm saying? This shit wasn't even on beat.
Yeah.
Like if anybody knows me, I can't even catch a beat for real. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but now, you know what I'm saying, I can catch a beat,
Mm-hmm.
but still, even then, I can't even dance or even like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm barely bobbing my head, but
Right.
when I edit now, I catch the beat now. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit really just came from starting that one video, and then really just like teaching myself how to do this shit on YouTube, and
Yeah.
really like in Mississippi, I feel like the difference between Mississippi and Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
In Mississippi, to make money and to really like thrive, I feel like you got to work the whole state.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? In
Yeah.
Atlanta, you just got to work Atlanta.
Yeah.
But when you work in Atlanta, you can become bigger than Atlanta. You get what
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I got you.
Not for sure. And then like, so then eventually, I ain't gonna lie, I dropped out of college. I was like, bro, this is not what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I knew I was like, at this point, I'm like, shit, I can make money from the camera.
Uh huh.
I'm like, all right, at this point, this was like 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It's like about the second half of 2020. I'm like, shit, I'm not finna stay in this town that Mississippi State's at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna stay here again.
Right.
I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere that's gonna make me bigger. And I was like, all right, Atlanta. I gotta go to Atlanta because in my head, I'm like, shit, everybody gotta tap Atlanta.
Yeah.
Tap into Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the industry, you gotta come to Atlanta.
Yeah. Right.
And that's one thing I definitely learned.
I wholeheartedly believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that. So I know that Mississippi State's in Starkville,
Yeah, Starkville.
so they call it like Stark Vegas or something like
Yeah, Stark Vegas.
So
but
from-
that shit boring as hell, bro.
that.
Like, besides just getting high, getting just smoking weed and getting drunk, like,
Yeah.
and then going to this shit called the Cotton District, which is like a strip of bars. Like,
Mm-hmm.
other than that, there ain't shit to do besides going to the games and shit like that.
Right.
Like, if you're not in school, honestly, like, there's no point of being in Starkville. Like,
Yeah.
no point. There's a lot of people that's still there, you know what I'm saying, trying to.
Yeah. How far is that from Meridian?
Meridian, about an hour and a half.
Okay.
A little less than an hour and a half, so it was not too far.
Mm-hmm.
I was damn near going home every weekend, like
Yeah.
helping my parents out. My parents got a Chinese restaurant in Meridian.
Mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. I'm not even Chinese, but we got
Yeah.
a Chinese restaurant.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I'm Vietnamese. That's the funny shit.
Vietnamese? Well, you can't knock the hustle, man.
No, I can't knock it. Like, folks love Chinese food, so,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We're going to sell what sell.
Yeah, exactly that. Well, I mean, I guess some of the Vietnamese food is like what people is on now.
Yeah, cause
I'm
of
not.
TikTok.
Yeah, cause of TikTok. Yeah,
Yeah, like
people is
TikTok.
on it. Y'all shoot. Y'all might could dabble a few things on the menu,
Not for
put a few
sure.
things on the menu here and
Not
there.
for sure.
So, did you feel like you were too big for pretty much where you were at? That's why you moved to Atlanta.
I ain't gonna ever say I'm too big for Mississippi because even now, like, there's a lot of people I ain't like now, like, not even being there. Like, there's a lot of artists I haven't even heard about. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or like new videographers that I ain't even heard about, and that like when I was shooting at that time in Mississippi, like they weren't even, you know what I'm saying, working.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't think I got too big for Mississippi. I just felt like I know where I wanted to be,
Mm-hmm.
and like not to be disrespect Mississippi. I love Mississippi, but like I knew if I stayed in Mississippi, it would be hard for me to get a bigger platform. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? Or I would just be known as a Mississippi videographer,
Right.
director, and like I can't get bigger than that. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because if you're from Mississippi or Alabama or like these small towns, like you gotta know, you gotta come or leave Mississippi. Like you gotta leave
Yeah.
that small town and go to Atlanta or New York or Miami or whatever it is.
Right.
Houston, Dallas.
Yeah,
Like-
I've heard that before. 85 South Shaw, I was watching it, and Carlos Miller's from Oxford, Mississippi, and he was talking about how like not necessarily like you too big for Mississippi, but for the city that you're at, you kind of outgrow it, and it's kind of like okay, maybe I'm gonna try something different, and it's gonna have to be somewhere different because everybody only knows me for, X in my city, so it's like I'm trying to do X, Y, and Z. Now I got to go somewhere else because these people are only gonna hold me to what they know me as. So yeah, that's pretty much like what I meant by like you felt like you were just too big for Starkville, not necessarily too big like the city. Well, yeah, basically like the city's just it's good. You're grateful for like all the experiences you had in that place, but sometimes you got to experience some more things, and they're so limited in what they could give you compared to what Atlanta could give you.
Exactly.
It's a little different. So
even down to the point of like picking and scouting for spots for a music video,
Right.
bro. Like it's a lot easier to do it here in Atlanta or like in a bigger city. Like you got websites like Pure Space that you can go on. Where as far as in like Mississippi, you really got to scout.
yeah,
Or like you really just working with whatever you got, and
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 you're gonna be shooting damn near the same video at the same spots a couple
Yeah.
times. You got what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
gonna be boring after a while. Like I'm gonna be real with you, and even then, like I don't know, man. You gotta leave, bro. Like
Yeah.
even if you think about the artist side, like if you think about all the artists that came from Mississippi, they all left. Ray Sherman left.
yeah,
Big Crit left.
yeah,
Who else? You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of
Yeah.
artists that left. Shit, Oprah's from fucking Mississippi.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Soldier Boy, one of the most famous ones out of
Soulja
Mississippi.
Boy is from Batesville, Mississippi, and that boy claim Atlanta. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the crazy shit is, like, I was born in Georgia.
Mhm.
I just claim Mississippi because I feel like that's what really made me. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
So what part of Georgia were you born in?
I was born in Rome, Georgia.
Rome.
I
Born
had
in
left when I
Rome?
was like 9.
Okay, yeah. Well, you basically grew up in Mississippi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 9 years old. I always say, man, wherever you really went to middle school and high school at is kind of where you from. You might as well just pick those places because those the years that shape you the craziest
For sure.
to start off with. But yeah, man. So when you got out here, who was kind of the first people you started linking up with?
Man, first people I linked up with, I got to give credit to Busy B. He's a engineer, and I'm like, we ain't really like just too close, but
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, without him, it wouldn't be like none of this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Busy B, he a producer engineer, and he had linked me up with an artist named LGM Keys.
Mm-hmm.
And LGM Keys, that's like my big brother. Like ever since I moved here, like almost 4 years ago,
Yeah.
him, Finesse, my brother Trey, long live Trey, Big Dre, like all them boys, like without them I wouldn't even be here. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like without them boys I wouldn't even be here.
Right.
Like they helped build the foundation that I got now. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
shit, I remember 4 years ago, bro, when I first got here, those were the only people I was shooting. Like, and really out of those names, there's only 2-3 artists. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At that time, so it's like these were the only people fucking with me for like the first 4 or 5 months after, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm really like over here looking like, damn, like this ain't what I thought it was gonna be. I'm like, before I moved to Mississippi, to Atlanta, I'm thinking I'm finna get signed in like 6 months from a label. Like I don't even understand how this shit work. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even then, at this point in my head, like I don't even know if I would do that. You know what I'm saying?
Not first 6 months here, you don't want to sign with nobody.
No.
They already know you green first 6 months here.
You get what I'm saying? Like even then, like shit, I ain't gonna lie, bro. One thing being from Mississippi that I had to learn about Atlanta, like y'all know how to goddamn talk. Like you get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And I mean that in like a lot of ways. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you could be getting swindled and the whole time you not even know you're getting swindled. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like there's so many chances where I probably could have been up just from like, I ain't gonna lie, like from like dick riding or some shit. But like, I'm so glad the way I did this shit's been organic and fucking with my team, like fucking with the same people. Like to this day I still fuck with the same people.
Right.
It ain't changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather do that than goddamn go fuck with someone because they got the name of who they fucking with. Right. Eventually, shit, whoever they fucking with, I'ma know them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because in Atlanta, it's shit so small, you're gonna meet people. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely do meet people. You meet people just sometimes just going out to events. You don't know who's gonna be there. You end up meeting people you already knew, and they introduce you to somebody who didn't know you didn't know, and that didn't know you, and then all of a sudden y'all hit it off.
Exactly.
So it's a great opportunity, a place to make an opportunity for yourself and network. So networking is probably the biggest theme in all these interviews is that, you just got to go around meeting people. So did you just start off doing videos and then what got you into directing? Because I know that could probably be a whole different lane probably.
It's definitely a whole different lane, like as far as in like doing treatments and actually like booking sets and making this shit make sense other than just like pulling to a spot and like shooting. Like it's a whole different process. You get what I'm saying? Like even then, as far as like treatments, you got to work with a whole team. Like when you're doing running guns, you can understand you can do this shit by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie, when you going from running gun to, and that's what I'm working on right now, is going from transitioning and doing like running gun shit, which is like more like pull up and shoot. You know what I'm saying? To doing the treatment shit, and which is what's like going to be longevity in the game. You know? But like it's a whole different thing. Like you gotta also understand like shit. It's not about you anymore. Like you gotta take them pay cuts, whatever. Book a gaffer for you, which is like a dude that's like that helps with lights, or you gotta go get you a guy that's gonna do that's gonna be your DP, which is the DP is the person that's gonna like move the camera for you while you direct. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be the director of photography while you actually direct them. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a whole different ball game when you get into that, and especially when you're working with like bigger budgets and you're working with like thousands of dollars. And where you can actually like spend and actually make something crazy. Like I feel like that's where like your creativity really like comes into play
when you become a director. Pretty
much.
I was gonna ask if you still work the camera when you're in the director mode, but obviously you just kind of answered that question. You got a DP.
I feel like that's probably like, you know what I'm saying, depending on which situation. I feel like, you know, some situations you probably would want to shoot yourself. I mean, I done been on sets where I done seen directors like they done took over the camera just because they want to make sure that they get the shot exactly how they see it. You know?
That makes sense.
No, for sure. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like that's all I'm thinking about this year is just like literally like tour, trying to get on some more tours, a big tour, you know what I'm saying? And like making like crazy videos as far as like the treatments and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like the running gun shit cool. It helps me like build my name, it helps me like give me money, but like I think like one of the biggest things this year that helped me like that's helping me move this year is like changing my mindset and stop thinking about the money so much. And start thinking about what's gonna be making me bigger. Cause then when you think about what's gonna make you bigger, the money gonna come.
The money gonna come all the time.
The money gonna come.
The money's coming.
When you're more focused on how to make your platform bigger, it's like shit. When that platform gets bigger, folks are gonna want to fuck with you. Like that's how it is. I be saying the game is like with the videography game, it's about like 40% how good you are, and then the rest of it is like how much someone wants to fuck with you. Like, and whether it's as like they seen you working with this artist or you know what I'm saying, whatever it might be, like it's about how much they want to fuck with you.
So what's your process like when it comes to shooting the music video from the time that the artist approaches you or their team approaches you and it's like let's work, and then to the part to the final part where it's like put out? Like, what's that process like all the way in between those two things?
So from that process, like they'll reach out, I get like a deposit, whatever from whatever we discuss on, whether you know what I'm saying, whatever packages we discuss on, because I got like different packages and stuff on, like depending on what an artist wants.
Yeah.
Or even then, like I'll go away from my list and like understand. Like one thing with me when it comes to prices, like understand that not everybody's a trapper and scammer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't just be fucking. You can't. If this dude work at Walmart, you think you be able to pay you $1,000 a video? And I understand, like some videographers, like you want your money and whoop and you're this person, but shit, at the same time, bro, like
Yeah.
you gotta give somebody a little bit of fucking with, in my opinion.
Right.
I feel like that's how you like. I feel like that's how you stand out from other people. Just like, I ain't gonna lie. I think where it helps me win, and I feel like what's been helping me win is literally because of like how I fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? And how much I fuck with them. I feel like that's what helps me win compared to other people. I feel like other people look at that folks that like as a paycheck.
Yeah.
Like nah, bro. Like these are your clients, but at the same time, these folks gonna be what putting money in your pocket, pushing you and whoop whoop. So you need them. You need to respect them. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't look at them as like, oh, this is where my next 3-5 finna come from. Whoop whoop. Fuck all that. Like, but beside the point, I get my deposit and then we consult and then figure out as far as on like what locations we want to do, what the vibe is like. Once we get the locations, this is more for like a running gun.
Yeah.
Once we get the locations, we go on to, you know what I'm saying, actually setting up a date, shooting. And then I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm sorry, I did skip a step. I listened to the song first, right?
Yeah.
I try to listen to the song first, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like I'm on some shit, like I said, like I'm not worried about the money no more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So if the song ass, I ain't gonna lie, I would send a deposit back so quick, bro.
Really?
I would send a deposit back so quick.
And
it's like
I wanted to kind of get to that because I know, like you said it kind of right that some people you do just kind of got to forget the status quo and kind of adjust it to certain people's budget and stuff like that. Especially if it's somebody that's serious. Like, man, I don't got as much as you probably think I do, but I could pay you like right now.
And I love it when they be real with you.
Yeah.
Like when they be real with me at first, I love that because it's like, all right, you letting me know. I done had somebody where it's like, bro, I swear to God, I don't even.
Yeah, no names.
No, we ain't doing no names.
No names.
I ain't even finna put the situation. I'm finna put just a little situation. So basically, like, I get done with the shoot. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for my back end, right? So it was a portion of my back end missing. And he's like, yeah, I had to help my mom with this woo woo.
Yeah.
I'm like, why the fuck you ain't called me and tell me this before we pulled up? Like, you helped your mom with this before we even did the shoot. You get what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm like, you could at least respected me and told me before. So now I feel like you really just trying to play me out my money. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if that was the real case, and you know what I'm saying, it might be the real case. I'm not going to take that away from him, but like, motherfuckers just gotta be real up front, and I'll fuck with them. That's just like, if you being real with me, I'm gonna fuck with you.
See, so then just circling back around, like you said, if the song is just that bad, like you just not gonna do it for them, and it's like, bruh, you really got a good business model going, cause at the end of the day, even if you did decide like I'm gonna take the money. And I'm gonna shoot this video for this dude, even though I hate this song. Like, it's actually very ass. Like, I wouldn't play it, I wouldn't promote it. You could have easily took the dude money and just did it for the money, but like you said, you're getting away from that part of it and just kind of being like, look, I gotta put my name on this stuff. Like,
no, for sure.
I can't put my name on that you presented me right there, man.
And it's not even about if the song is ass or not. Even then, it's like. Even it's just about my personal preference. I ain't gonna lie. And it's not even on no cocky shit. It's really helping the artist. You get what I'm saying? As a videographer, I might not be the fit for you. You get what I'm saying? Or like, I might not be able to produce your vision. I want you to go to someone that's gonna be able to produce your vision. Right. So me declining your shoot is helping you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Because in reality, if I'm not fucking with a song, you think I'm gonna really just put my all into it?
Nah. Probably not. Probably not.
So, clients, I'm going to let y'all know now. I don't know what camera I'm supposed to be looking at.
Right there. You got that one right there.
Clients, I'm finna let y'all know now. If I shot your video, that means I fuck with your song. If I sent that deposit back, that means I just didn't think it was a fit. Not because it's ass. I just didn't think it was a fit for me.
Yeah, well, he cleared that up. Not because it's ass. But if it was me, I'd do it because it's ass. I'm sorry, but I'm not a videographer, so it don't matter either way. But yeah, so you were talking about producing helping artists produce their vision. Is there kind of a thing you want somebody to look at a video besides the fact that your tag will come up on the video, but do you want somebody what do you want somebody to look at your video and kind of be like, oh yeah, I know that's Dave's video, like what qualities, characteristics, or something like that?
I feel like, and I really don't know if the consumers really see it as much as like my other like videographers do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the other videographers that I fuck with in Atlanta, like we all like study each other, watch each other, fuck with each other, support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm gonna get into that too, like about like the videography game. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like they can peep my video out from anywhere. Like you know what I'm saying? I know for a fact they can peep my video out from anywhere just because I have like certain like things I'll do where it's like little match cuts where I zoom in into the sky in one scene and zoom out from the sky from another scene, where it kind of makes like a seamless transition, or like like I might do what's another thing, like I use my zoom on my camera a lot while I'm like doing handheld shots. And a lot of videographers don't do that, where like they zooming in and out while they moving in and out. It's a weird. I ain't finna selling my sauce on how I move.
No, you good.
But
Don't
you
sell
get
the
what I'm
sauce.
saying?
Don't sell the sauce.
I got
on
a
the
little
show.
so like but my other videographers, they know my like they see how I do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it's like little shit like that, or even like the colors and shit like that. Like people can peep from how my colors are. Like they can tell. Like or, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a certain look. Everybody got their own certain look. If you peep and watch everybody enough, you can tell that everybody got their own certain look.
They gotta kind of look.
And that's why, even then, me being like somebody's personal videographer, I always advise like my artists is like, you can go work with another videographer because they gonna have another whole different look for you. You know what I'm saying? Like my style is one, and then this motherfucker gonna have a whole nother style, and this shit gonna just, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna spicing shit up instead of just everything be me. You know what I'm saying? My style.
Yeah.
Which, now granted, I'm hard, don't get me wrong. Like, I could do every video, but, you know what I'm saying?
You know there's other people out there that could just give them something different. It's just like seeing a different place.
And then even then, with my personal artists, I work with them on, like, more of a creative director side more than I do as a videographer side. So it's like, even if they work with another videographer and shit, I still try to work on, like, the creative side of shit for them. Or, like, make sure that whatever they looking at visually or creatively, like, is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever their vision is, I still try to make it happen, even if I'm not the main director or videographer.
Right.
On set. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because with my personal artists, I'm developing them. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than just shooting that video.
Yeah.
It's
so
like,
do you, so like if they come to you with a certain way they want to do the video, they like, I want this, and, you know, I want to do a scene like that or a scene like that. How much input do you give into what they bring to you? How much are you tweaking it, or how much are you kind of like, all right, this is okay, I can do that, like I can rock with that, or sometimes are you like, hey, I think we should probably try this, given that, and sometimes I don't know if it depends on the song, you know, or the location, whatever the case may be.
Nah, so I feel like depending on what song, what artists I'm working with, some artists is like they already just know that they want to be at the trap house with me, and they don't even care, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I won't even know a location to the day of the shoot.
Yeah.
And then some artists, everything's planned out the day I got the deposit out, you know, and whatnot. With that, it's just really, like I said, it really depends on the artist. Some artists is like give you creative control as far as with the running guns, you know what I'm saying? With treatments, that's all you.
Yeah.
Treatments is like all you. That's like you gotta, or at least a collabing with the artist, you know what I'm saying? That's you and the artist. But as far as in the running gun, it just depends on the artist. Like sometimes you gotta come up with the scenes. Sometimes they already got the scenes made up.
Yeah.
You know, and then on top of that, I be having like my brother Dre. He be helping me with like picking out scenes, and like on the creative side, even my girl, like she be helping me on some shit too.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna cap. Shorty, I'm hanging out the fucking window just yesterday recording a Maybach on the fucking E-Way. Shorty got down whipping that bitch like regular. I'm looking at her. I'm so fucking proud of her. I'm like, I'm so fucking proud of her. I'm like, look at this shit, man. I told her, I'm like, we're gonna look back at this one day. And
right.
Like, shit, we hanging out the window recording Maybachs with a whoop. Now
Yeah.
we got a fucking truck with a harness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that.
It's
It's gonna
hard.
be crazy when we get to that point though.
Right. So, so you had touched on the fact that your parents on Chinese restaurant.
Mhm.
What went into it? Did that kind of inspire the takeout performances? And when did you start that?
So with the takeout performances, I started that shit a year ago. The name definitely got inspired because I have a Chinese restaurant for sure, and we serve
Yeah.
shit takeout. I started that shit about almost a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, like that's probably one of the best things I did though, cause it just like it really helped me like on some shit. Really helped like help me get more capital. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? On some quick ways to do it, and also build my platform up
Yeah.
as well. And that's probably one of the easiest things that videographer can do to goddamn build their platform. I feel
Is
like
do one of those-
like make your own. Like my little brother Trip got one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know the name of his shit, but he just started his shit, and his shit look amazing.
Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna lie, before I even did it, my boy Alec Wong did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Alec Wong, if y'all, I ain't gonna lie, like folks got to give my boy Alec Wong his credit. If
Yeah.
y'all don't know, bro, what's some girls that did what's up G? What's that
What's
song
up,
called?
G Way?
The, Famous Sally now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, this is on Soul. Famous Sally's video game, like they regular shit with just the official audio,
Yeah.
had less streams on YouTube than the mic performance. My boy Alec Wong piped them folks up, bro.
What?
I'm telling y'all, he piped, man.
I think that's the only video I've seen is the mic performance
of
so,
them doing it. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? My boy
Shout out
Alec
to
Wong.
Alec.
Shout out Alec, boy. Shout out
Shout
Alec.
out to Alec.
Nobody
Wong.
give him his credit. He blew them girls up.
Yeah.
He should have been right next. Let me shut the fuck. I don't know what kind of business they got.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what?
hey. Hey, he don't. Hey, he probably didn't even want to be, man. He probably was cool with just
No,
doing
for
it.
sure. Like shit, his platform done got big from that. Bro.
Right.
Like, his red mic shit is big from that. I fuck with Alec though. That's the other Asian video I finna learn.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't gonna cap. When I pull up to a shoot, I mean, shit, I ain't gonna cap. He done called me and say that folks thought I was him or he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vice versa. Like, shit be so fucking funny, bro.
That's hilarious. That's
Shit,
hilarious.
maybe Asians do look alike. I don't know.
Hey, it happens, bro. To anybody that's not your race, they all look alike, really.
I feel like just white people. I feel like white people look alike. I feel like they dress alike. I think that's what it is.
Hey, no comment. But so like the takeout performances, how many in are you now?
I ain't gonna lie. I really don't know. I stopped counting them.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped.
So you
really
got a whole
counting 'em.
bunch in the vault, pretty much, that you ain't put out yet.
There's some that I ain't put out yet, and a lot of them I done started really just letting the artists drop them on some shit
Yeah.
too. That's another thing.
So you
too.
give it to them, let them drop it.
Yeah, like as far as for their content more. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I really want to revamp the takeout.
Mm-hmm.
I really. That's what I'm really working on like this year, as far as like revamping and actually like taking it more serious.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as being in my official platform where I actually really drop everything, and you know what I'm saying? People are paying to be on the platform instead of them just paying for my
Yeah.
video. You know?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. My favorite ones though, I can definitely tell you my favorite ones I did this year.
What's
Let
the
me last
favorite
shit out.
ones? Give me. Give me 5 off top.
All right, I can give you 5 off top for sure. All right, I'm gonna give you number one. Number one got to be with my boy Rasta. My boy
Mhm.
Rasta, me and him, we did one. He did a deadly freestyle. Like what's that song? That Ice Spice song. You know the Ice Spice song? Like Voodoo in a Deli or some shit like that.
I know the song is called Deli.
I think so. It's called Deli.
Yeah, I know
I
of
think
a
it's-
song called Deli. I
I think
don't.
it's the Ice Spice
I don't know
song.
how it goes though.
But he had remixed that motherfucker. We went all the way to New York, and we had
What?
we did a takeout in front of a deli, and he walked out of the deli. That shit was hard as hell.
Yeah.
Another one, my brother Finesse. We did one inside of Diamonds, the strip club,
Yeah.
and we had like a stripper behind him, and he was like fucking it up while he
Yeah.
was performing and shit. That was another hard one. Another hard one I did. I'm gonna get that shit to Kwani. I feel like Fast Money Kwani. I feel like his shit. I feel like the video itself, as far as the location, wasn't that hard. I feel like his song outshined the video more
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
outshined the video. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give
Wait,
him
the
that.
newest one or the first one y'all
The
did?
first one, the newest one. I don't think we dropped it yet.
Yeah. So yeah, he did the newest one with his baby in it.
He dropped it already.
Yeah, he dropped it. So the first one y'all did, that's how it got hip to you.
Mm.
And another video y'all did, think it was the Candy Lady video.
Okay.
That's how I got hip to you. So yeah.
Hold on, I just also want to say happy birthday, Fast Money Quantity.
Yeah, happy birthday to Fast Money Quantity, man. By the time you see this, it ain't gonna be your birthday, but happy birthday, my brother.
Birthday, though.
Happy birthday, my brother. But yeah, man, the Candy Lady video and the first takeout performance is how I got hip to you, and then yeah, that's when I started following you after that, cause I was like, oh, this shit hard, and then I went to your page, of course, around that time, and I was like, yeah, bro, you doing your thing. Yeah, so that's what I knew.
Quantity, one of my Southside artists for sure. Like,
yeah,
he's one of the artists I fuck with on the South Side for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, for the main part, I be working on the West Side for the main part.
Really?
Yeah. I've been trying to get like more clients, so like on all sides, so, you know.
So is it easier for you to scout out the West Side since you're over here so much working with the artists?
Yeah, it's a lot easier, and then it's just like I feel like my name just gets quicker, like moved around here, like just because simple fact, like shit, I'm working with Woot Woot, and then, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows everybody on the West Side.
Right. Yeah. So when you first got into this videography thing, was there anybody that kind of inspired you, that you seen, or was it just like what was the inspiration behind how you do your thing, or you know, how you go about making your videos?
I'm gonna have to give, like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I came from Mississippi coming to Atlanta, I'm watching Diesel films and Lil Key, like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like and like Shot by Wolf, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching them doing their running guns and shit like that. I'm like, damn, like I'm trying to get to that point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I still ain't even got them Shot, you know, Diesel films yet. Like
Diesel films, yeah.
He's still one of my favorite videographers, and like, you know what I'm saying? Him working with ESTG shit, like that shit hard as hell.
Yeah, he was damn near every video. When I first discovered out who ESTG was, yeah, that was like when Diesel Films, I think, was shooting like damn near every video. It felt like every single video.
That's every Lil Key video too, like.
So how does it get to that point for a videographer to where like you just it damn near seemed like you've been with an artist, you just be around the artist, because like every video he dropped, it's like your name on it, it's your name on it, it's your name on it. Like how does it get to that point?
It gets to that point with like how you build your relationship with the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's like it depends on how you fuck with somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like some people can tell that you looking at them as like a paycheck, and then some people can see like, okay, I can goddamn build something with this person.
Yeah.
And then some people see it as like, okay, I can use this person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between I can build with this person and use this person.
Yeah.
Some folks want to hold you down, and some folks want to just build with you.
Yeah.
And you gotta figure that shit out here. Like I ain't gonna lie, in this game you gotta figure that out.
Yeah.
Who's trying to build with you and use you? Like, but at the end of the day, this is a business. Everything's a business, so everybody's trying to use you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not beneficial, motherfucker don't want you around.
Yeah, some people just bring you a lot more, or try to bring you more benefit than others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you were talking about, you were gonna touch on the like working with videographers here. Is it kind of awkward, or is it is it kind of easy to get work with people, or even not even work? Like sometimes y'all will just discuss videographer things like, yo, like, you know, I see how you do X, like. Can you kind of tell me how you did that?
I feel like I have that relationship with like my boy Rio, my boy Lil Rio. Like he go crazy on the effects side, and even on the edit side, even on the shooting side, he go crazy too. And like I had them conversations with like my boy Trip and Alec, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that, or my brother Jay Hines and shit. Like we'll have them type of conversations, you know what I'm saying, as far as like trying to help each other when we have questions about shit. Like there be some shit that we don't know, and that, you know what I'm saying, like of course, like, I probably been shooting longer than my boy Trip, right? Mm-hmm. But Trip probably has a whole different process on how he does things that I could take some shit from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I be trying to tell, like, videographers, like, other videographers, especially, like, the young cats, like, walking around and following people is what you want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? You want to tail behind somebody because it's like, you can see how the, you know what I'm saying? You can see how the business go without you actually dealing with the business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or like, for example, like a lot of other videos will talk shit about each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Right.
Like, bro, you losing your resources. Because at the end of the day, like I said, when you pass the running gun level, you're going to need each other. Someone's going to be better at the editing. Someone's going to be better at the directing. Somebody's going to be better at the lighting. Like, you get what I'm saying? You're going to need each other, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like, what's the point of making enemies? It's like, especially with Atlanta, there's enough fucking money, bro.
Yeah, it's enough
Like, you know what I'm
money to
saying?
go
It's enough
around.
money to go around, bro.
It's enough money to go around this place right
Because
here.
at least with me and my partners that we shoot, like, we all have different clients and we all getting paid. So, like,
Yep.
at least I know with us, you know what I'm saying? The group of, like, what? At least 4, 5, we all getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
right.
there's like 100 videographers. Like, I know some of them getting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's enough
Yeah.
money out here, bro.
Right, right.
But I feel like a lot of folks just be like too close-minded to like really realize that, you know?
Yeah.
And then even then, or be scared to get behind somebody, like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the best things I learned is literally from just pulling up to another videographer shoot, literally just watching how they move and work.
Right.
That's like the best way to do it. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
So is there anybody you've worked with, any videographers you worked with that you were just like, if you can name 3, shout them out now, you could, that you've worked with that you're like, okay, that you've kind of taken some from their creative process and kind of incorporated into yours?
I'm definitely going to say I definitely got around, like, one of my favorite directors is my boy Swiss. He done some shit for like young bands, all kinds of people. He done did some shit for like a soul jazz artist named like Masego. Like, he done,
Yeah,
he does like some
I
big
know
shit.
Masego.
My
Yeah.
boy Swiss does some big shit though.
Yeah.
But I done been on like sets and shit with him where I done seen how it really goes.
Yeah.
As far as in, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the first time I ever been on real set is through Swiss. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I really seen how that shit goes as far as in, like, even down to the point of the catering. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, folks got to get fed on set.
Yeah.
I'm not even knowing. I didn't even know. I pulled up as a behind the scenes, man. I got a good ass meal.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, I'm the fucking director. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah.
I ain't know it was like that. I didn't know that was a part of the budget. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it got
Right.
like that. But, like, even watching him, like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my handheld movements came from Swish.
Yeah.
Just watching how he moved the camera. I studied that. You know what I'm saying? Editing processes, like, with my editing, I might have questions from, like, that I'll ask, like, Trip, my little partner Trip. I'll ask him that I'll see, like, effect that he did that I
Yeah.
probably done broke down in my head, but I need to know the small details, and I'll call him and ask him how he did that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with him on, like, the editing side and shit like that. Who else I've collabed with? Me and K, I done been on set with KO. That was some hard collabs that we done did. Who the fuck else did I collab with? I done did some collabs with my boy Jeff. Me
Yeah.
and my boy Jeff, that started, like, I ain't gonna cap, my boy Jeff shot by PoPro. It's not shot by PoPro. We
Yeah.
did a hard ass video with my artist Risk Take Elite.
Okay. Yeah.
You ever heard of Risk Take Elite?
Yes, I have. I learned about him just going. You know how you know how they be like, niggas wake up and turn their PlayStation on, get on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I was that type of nigga for about 4 years straight, bro. Wake up, get on YouTube, let things play, and I'm letting all my stuff play. And, you know, stuff in there got like Big Scar, Long Live Big Scar. We got Big Scar and Pooh Shiesty and all that in there, and then like Risk Take a Leak come on there because he got a song with Big Scar.
Facts. Becky and it's my
Yes.
brother. My brother Poe shot that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. I
So-
watched that. Tell him I put about 1,000 views on that video
well, Risk Take
myself.
Elite, like, I ain't going to cap. Risk Take Elite, like, Elite, that's my real brother. Like, I done went to like, you know what I'm saying? I done grew up with that boy,
Yeah.
like, going through middle school and high school with him in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy how it's like, I'm locked in with him, and we didn't even start with, like, this is shit before the rap, before the camera, before the mic.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like crazy how it's like we both like
Started going up.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like we might not even probably started with each other.
Mhm.
But I ain't gonna cap. We together now. Like, that's what's
Yeah.
hard about this shit. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
cap. And it's like,
You never know how that stuff is gonna turn out in the
Exactly.
future.
and I ain't gonna lie. When I moved to Atlanta, I didn't even know like my folks back home was gonna be able to touch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I really didn't think that was gonna be like a thing that I was gonna be thinking about.
Yeah.
But as soon as I moved to Atlanta, shit, my brother's getting motion just as much as I
Yeah.
am, and if anything, even more motion than I am getting. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Shit,
It's a
we
good
at to a
thing to
point.
see.
It's crazy, like, just even say that, cause like even to the point, I feel like even what my brother Lee is at right now, like, we really ain't shit. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Not yet. I feel
Yeah.
like we ain't shit until we get to like a point of like Drake level where we,
Yeah.
bro, like we at fucking arenas and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We ain't
Right.
shit till we get to that point. So like, But the point where we at from where we from, bro, is big, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no crazy, I ain't famous or nothing, but like when I go home, bro, it's love. Like, it's love like I am, because it's like kids kind of see it as like a different way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, folks used to laugh at this shit, bro.
Right. No,
like,
people.
Folks used to laugh when I used to walk around with my camera and shit like
bro,
that. Bro,
I ain't gonna lie, man. And then the fact that you from Mississippi and all that stuff, bro, like, bro, you can back probably, I'll probably say about 6 years ago, bro, you couldn't pay me to tell you, like, what anybody will be out of Mississippi musically outside of, like, Big Crit and David Banner. And then, you know, after going there a couple times and everything, I'm like, dang, like, people just out here doing what we do, like, but it's just not like Atlanta. It's just in Mississippi. And it's, like, smaller because, of course, it's not like a big buzz thing to be doing a whole bunch of different stuff out there. But, yeah, man, it's good to see where you come from and then be with the people that you kind of grew up with. Familiar faces on the journey kind of make the journey worth your while.
Exactly.
They make the journey worth your while.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, bro, I ain't gonna cap, bro. With me, I feel like it's better to go with the people you love and fuck with. Like, even down to, like, the folks I came out with, here with, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me to be still fucking with them right now, like, that's still, like, I feel like it's a blessing. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yep.
We might have, like, our hiccups and shit now and then, but, like, at the end of the day, bro, we still here working.
It's a part of life. It's a part of life. You had touched on being like, you said it's not success till you get to Drake's level. You just went to Drake's concert this past weekend. Like, talk about that. Like, what were you doing there?
So, man, I ain't gonna care. That shit was a crazy ass fucking situation. So, all right. So that past Sunday on the 4th was my birthday. I mean, that Monday was my birthday. I brought it in that Sunday. And then that Tuesday was a Drake that Tuesday I went to New Orleans, and then that Wednesday was a Drake concert. So, but Tuesday I was booked from my client that was in New Orleans, and he was in New Orleans because he's on a band with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Shout out JSU band. They on band with they on tour with Drake right now. That's hard.
Yeah,
like,
that's hard. That's hard. I ain't know that.
Yeah, that's hard. Jackson State's band is on tour with Drake right now. Like,
yeah, shout out Jackson State band then.
Yeah. So, like, he on the tour. He one of my clients. He on tour with Drake, and he called me. He like, yo, Dave, I really want to do a video shoot while I'm in New Orleans. Like, he rapped too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he like, really want to do a video shoot while I'm in New Orleans, and I told his ass like, shit, I ain't gonna cap around then. It's like my birthday. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't really know. Like, he's like, bro, I'm out here with Drake. I'm like, you out there with Drake? Like, you ain't out there with Drake. That's when he told me.
You ain't out in New Orleans of all places.
You gonna go be out there with Drake? I'm like, yeah, I'm on tour with Drake right now. We in Woot Woot. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, no way. But he was really, you know what I'm saying, on tour with Drake. So, but I ain't gonna cap though. I ended up going out to New Orleans though on the 5th, which was that Tuesday, and we shot the video Woot Woot. I ended up getting a ticket to the Drake concert, and then also getting clearance from my client's manager, but I didn't get clearance. So we're gonna get into that. So I got clearance from my client's manager, and we already had a game plan. So the whole game plan was like, all right, Dave. So for your birthday, shit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go see this Drake concert. This is how my plan was like. Shit, while you there, you might as well get the camera and take some pictures of Drake, record Drake. I'm like, shit, hell yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna drop the hardest pictures of the years, Drake. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, it wasn't just Drake, it was J. Cole. It's their collab tour, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they still on tour right now. But so I go to the concert, you know what I'm saying? I get my comp ticket. I got in free. I ain't had to pay for a Drake ticket.
Yeah.
Y'all can't say that. I'm gonna flex that. That a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? I get into my regular seat. My client texted me. He like, yo, I forgot to mention, I got my camera already in the arena because I gave it to my client. You know what I'm saying? So my camera's already in the arena. I just walked in by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my client's like, yo, walk down to the stand, like to the bottom, like where the gate's at. And like, my manager's gonna come get you and hand you your camera. I'm like, oh, say less. I'm gonna get on the floor with the camera? Say less.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear to God, I get on the floor with the camera. I'm lit. Drake comes out, I'm fucking lit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm singing all the songs. I'm turned up, getting up best pictures. Bro, I'm damn near having like a surreal ass moment in my head.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
Bro, I'm like, bro, this is what it's like to be on tour with Drake. Like,
Yeah,
of course, I
nigga,
wasn't
you
on
here.
tour with Drake, but it felt like I was, just how crazy I was going, taking pictures.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, at like the end of the show, I'm just watching the concert of like Drake and J. Cole like performing together. Watching them. I get tapped on the shoulder. I look.
What they say?
I look. He like, hey, how you get your camera in here? Who are you? Where's your pass? I'm like, oh shit.
No.
So in my head, I'm like, bro, do I goddamn? I'm like, bro, hold up. I'm like, I can't snitch, right? I can't snitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hold up. No, I got clearance. I'm good.
Yeah.
I said, I got clearance. They got clearance. I'm good. That's how I got down here. The manager brought me down here and
Yeah,
handed
yeah.
my camera. I'm good. So I was, you know what I'm saying? I let him know like how I got here and whoop. He like, shit, oh no, they couldn't do that. I'm like, oh damn. So he
Yeah.
was like, follow me. So the motherfucker trying to grab my camera, like, so this is the guy above my client's manager.
Yeah.
And so this is the guy that's below Drake's manager.
Yeah.
So you got my client's manager, the guy that grabbed me and told me I can't be here, and then Drake's manager. You get what I'm saying? So he's grabbing me and grabbing my camera. I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, bro, what the hell you doing? This is my camera. Like,
Yeah.
so he like, better let go of the camera, I'm gonna break it. For some reason, I'm like, man, let me let go of this camera. He like, I let go. He's just holding it regular. I follow behind him. They take me to this security room. He hands me my camera back. He's like, take the memory cards out. In my head, I instantly start freaking out. I'm like, no, I can't use these fucking memory
No,
cards.
you can't get. I can't get out of the way.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie.
Can't do that one.
Fuck the Drake pictures. Fuck the Drake video. Fuck J. Cole. I mean, I love all them artists. Hold up. I'm saying fuck the pictures and fuck the content I shot of them, right? It was other client work on those memory cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm talking about like at least a good $2,000 worth of fucking work.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head like, bro, I'm gonna have to pay these folks their money back if I lose this footage. Like, if I lose these memory cards, bro. I'm telling the guy that, you know what I'm saying, the manager, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling him, I'm like, yo, I got other client work on here, bro. I can't use this fucking memory cards, bro. That's over with. There's no way I can do that. His ass like, we're just gonna delete the Drake footage and we're gonna give it back to the band member and whoop whoop. In my head, I'm like, bro, I don't fucking believe you, bro.
No.
I'm over here having bro, I ain't never had an anxiety attack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, when I got kicked out that arena, I got kicked out like the whole time. The manager, like, he telling me like, just wait here until the end of the show.
Right.
So I'm waiting there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to really figure out what's going on with my memory card.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I'm like about 10 minutes away, and the security guards come out, oh yeah, you gotta go, come on. Boy, they kicked me straight out. They started trying to push me out. I'm like, oh hell no.
But you kept the memory cards.
Oh nah, the manager got the memory cards. I forgot to mention that. The manager got the memory cards, and I'm over there just freaking out about the memory cards.
Yeah.
The whole time, like, I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck no.
So, I ain't gonna lie, I bought from the stadium, the Smoothie King Center, all the way back to the hotel, like downtown New Orleans. It was like a 20-minute walk. Like, just having a whole anxiety attack.
Yeah.
About the fucking clients where I'm on the phone with my shorty, like, trying to figure this shit out. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Shit. My client ended up getting done playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was like 2 more songs still going on during this whole time, and like, he had to wrap the whole shit up while I was like walking back to the hotel. And he had ended up figuring all this shit out. I ended up getting my memory cards at like 6 a.m. in the next morning without nothing Drake. I don't have nothing from that concert besides pictures of Maxo Cream on the floor.
No way. They
You know what I'm
left. That's petty. They left the Maxo Cream pictures on
They
there,
left
bro.
pictures of Maxo Cream.
Maxo Cream, like, shout out Maxo Cream, but bro, I'm at the Drake concert.
You got what I'm saying? I got pictures of Drake, J. Cole, and Sexy, bro. You got what I'm saying?
Ooh, bro. Sexy Ray was on stage.
Sexy Red was on stage, bro.
Nah, come on,
and
dog.
video.
Come
You know,
on,
the video was
man.
gonna be crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I understand, like, it's probably like some legal reasons why, you know what I'm saying, all that shit had to happen.
Man, please.
But like, damn, bro.
Please, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but you know what I'm saying? I told my shorty, I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie, this type of situation either gonna like make you or break you in a way. Like, you get what I'm saying? But like, that feeling of being in that arena though and seeing like them thousands of fucking iPhone camera lights and like,
you want to be right there again.
I want to feel that, and I want to feel that legitimately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, people there. Oh,
like,
bruh. I
so,
couldn't
like,
imagine.
I think that's like my new drive now. Like, I got to get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
To where it's like, now, when you taking pictures, ain't nobody asking. They like, oh, that's Dave. Let him be.
Yeah, let him be. Like,
let
you
him
know
be.
What I'm saying?
Man, please, dog.
I'm trying to go on tour this year, bro. Like, the end of the year, I'm trying to go on tour, bro.
Yeah.
I done been on tour. Went with my brother Rod and OMB Peasy and Steady Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
We went on tour. Like it was like a 2-week tour.
OMBPs and Shetty Hendrix.
Yeah, that was hard.
Man.
It was a fun tour. I ain't gonna lie, it was a fun tour. It
So
gave me a
what they have
good
you
taste.
doing over there?
So I was recording my partner Rod on this whole tour and taking pictures like Sadie too and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was opening up for Rod and shit. So
Yeah.
we was
Gotcha.
there for like 6. I think the whole tour was only like 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think they were supposed to extend it like after that, but they never did.
Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, that sounds good, bro.
That shit
sounds
was fun,
good.
bro. We took a sprinter across the fucking United States, basically.
That's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. So what's so if you had to pick like 3 artists off the top of your head that you wanted to work with personally, like who would those 3 artists be?
Like, what level?
Listen, we gonna take Drake out of there because if Drake because you was at the Drake concert and that was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Drake's not even my.
Not
Drake's
even
in my
the top
3, but like, I mean, I wouldn't even. Like, I ain't gonna. I'm not thinking about Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who your top 3 then?
I ain't gonna count. I want to get one in with Future, for sure. Future,
Bruh.
Future, like my favorite artist
Dawg.
in the world, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Future, my favorite artist, bro. And then on second to that is Young Thug, but
Yeah.
Young Thug, like, I feel like Young Thug got a history of like not pulling up the shoots and shit.
Yeah.
Like, he got a history.
Yeah,
of that.
he
You know
got
what I'm
he
saying?
gotta really want to be there.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta really want to
Man.
be there, so you might be a little bit to deal with. And then third, shit, I ain't gonna lie. Third, who would be a crazy artist to work with? I ain't gonna lie. As far as on the tour side,
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Travis
Travis
would go
Scott
crazy.
tour would be a great one to shoot. Actually,
Nah, for sure.
he's a performer.
Nah, for
He's
sure.
a performer. But shout out Travis Scott. Cool, nice artist, everything. When you said Future, I already knew, bro. You on the best path possible, brother. If you get the Future, bro, shoot, I don't know if you gonna call it quits then, but I'm just saying, bro, you might want to think about it, cause that dude right there. I was telling somebody the other day, or actually, I heard his verse on Meek Mill's new EP.
Bro, I didn't even listen to none of the EP besides that song. That song's hard as fuck.
Bro, I don't listen to no part of the song except Future part. I be going all the way back to 1 minute and 40 seconds, and I just listen to it all the way through, bro. Oh my god, and I'm, I ain't never said the man. I always thought the man is top 5 in Atlanta, but then we're gonna have to have a conversation about like he's not past number 3 at this point ever in Atlanta. Now, the verdict is still out right now because the album got to come out and stuff. But bro,
I feel like with me, I can't really speak on like older artists. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Just cause simple fact, 1, I'm Asian. 2, I'm just like younger. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my knowledge is very limited. Like, you get what I'm saying? I got into hip hop like around the age of like 10. Like, I didn't start listening to hip hop and shit like 15.
yeah,
But then that, I'm like listening to Paramore and shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
When I was growing up,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna count. But as far as like top Atlanta artists, I feel like a Future, it gotta be like 1 or 2. Like, I feel like you can't put him
Bruh.
past it. Like,
Yeah,
who
bro.
would
I
you put-
shoot.
who
I
would you
wouldn't
put
be
past
mad.
Tip? I mean, Future. Who would you put past Future
Right now, all time.
all time?
Hmm.
I grew up listening to Tip, so I can't.
Bruh.
So I can be
Bruh.
unbiased about Tip.
Tip up there for me too, though. And then Outkast only because I've actually listened to their whole catalog.
Oh,
And
I
I
forget.
think Outkast would probably be ahead. Outkast, T.I. is, but that's personally for me. T.I. would be
See,
ahead of Future for right now.
I feel
But-
bad because I didn't think about Outkast.
No, it's all good. So that's why when people do these lists and stuff like that, I always say that. And people are like, why didn't they say this name? People could genuinely forget to say a name when you get to thinking about a whole list, but it's probably just Outkast, man. T.I. probably a personal preference in that Future, and then like everybody else, you can put them in whatever order you really want to put them in. But personally, Future is not. He's not gonna get past number 3. Now I don't know who's gonna go to number 3 out of them other 2, but man, I'm telling you, he that guy.
If we talking about trap artists though, Future's top one in my opinion.
Oh, shoot, I don't even.
If we
think
talking about if we talking about like hip hop in general, though.
Nah, trap artist. Only reason I get Ti number one trap artist because he
You
got it
f- you
out.
say-
He started like
He
the
started trap.
word, you know, like
Yeah.
that genre of music, that subgenre of rap became called like finally had a label to it type thing. Like it finally had a label to it. So that's why I would say he just number one there. But I told people I was like Future. You stop calling. I stopped calling him a trap artist when he started, when he came out with Honest.
Oh, for real.
I was like, bruh, he's far from a trap artist now. He's trying to make music like he making music like this is different from Itchy. Honest is nothing like what
Yeah.
we got.
I think I really had
Itchy.
I feel like I had that realization like I want to say that tape came out in 2017, 18. What's the tape where like Please and Shotgun came out on? You know what I'm talking about? Climax?
Yeah, save
Nah, nah.
me.
Yeah, Save
me.
Like that shit. When I'm
I
realizing,
think-
I'm like, man, Future on some. Bro, before that tape dropped, everybody thought Future was gonna be on some like straight dogging, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
fuckboy
yeah.
shit. That boy
Yeah.
came out saying he want his bitch back and all kinds of other shit, like you know.
Nah,
what
that
I'm saying?
nigga be crying for help on the slick side.
Yeah,
though,
talking
on the
about
slick
save
side.
me, like that's
Yeah.
some good ass shit. I might listen to
Listen.
that when I get back in the car.
He's, bro, and when I say, a matter of fact, he's gonna be top 5. This is for me though. He's just gonna be a top 5 rapper all time. Like he's top 5 rapper of all time. Like I'm talking about like all the names. Like if I had to put down my top 5, like I'm gonna have Jay-Z in there personally, and I'm gonna have Future in there personally, and Lil Wayne. Those 3 in my top 5
Alright, give me your
all
other 2.
times. My other 2, it changes on a good day. All time. Like people that I actually listen to, bro. Like their whole catalog, bro. So I got Future, I got Lil Wayne, I got Jay-Z. I actually listen to their whole thing, and then the other 2, rappers all time. I was about to say somebody else, but rappers, shoot. Thug in my top 5, probably all time. Like I listen to his catalog, like start to finish.
I can do that too for sure.
And then, the Migos in the top 5. Like that's not even a good top 5, like for probably like the majority of the people out there. But my cousin went to Berkmore High School when they was there, and he came one day and he sat us down. Shout out Mondo, man. He sat us down and he played bando for us, and I'm like, man, what is this Caillou ass beat like? You're like, boo, 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 boo. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this? So, bruh, he was like, bruh, I went to school with these dudes. So I found out the name. I went home on YouTube and I started listening to it. I'm like, man, it's hard. And, bruh, everybody knows that I went hard for the Migos for so long. They told me there was going to be, people was in school telling me, like, man, they're going to break up by, like, 2021. Because this middle school. People was telling me that, yeah, they're going to break up in like 2-3 years. Mind you, this like 2013, 2014 when they saying this. I'm like, these niggas ain't go solo till about 2022.
And on top of that, have you been seeing the recent videos and shit? Like,
Yeah.
that shit really been making me excited, like, seeing just
Yeah.
Offset talking about Quavo. Like,
Bro.
because, bro, like,
Man,
then
what?
Rich the Kid
bruh.
back fucking with him.
Bruh.
You got what I'm saying? Rich Kid back fucking with him.
Rich the Kid.
Offset talking about Quavo in a good way.
Yeah.
Bro, man, these folks gonna be back together. They
Yeah.
gonna goddamn.
That's what I was saying. It's not going to be all the way the same, but it's just like, bro, grew up on that, bro. Like, people don't, it's some deep cut Migos songs that people will probably don't know because they're just used to what they regularly hear. Bruh, I got some stuff in the vault, man. I'm feeling you though, bro. I feel the yawn though, dog. Kind
Bro.
of tell the people, let's kind of close this out, man. We could go on forever
Nah,
about
for sure.
whoever your favorite artist is,
for
bro.
sure.
So tell the people what's next for Asian Boy Dave. Like, you know, you don't have to give too many details away for things you don't need to give details away to, but just tell them what's next. Social media, where they can find you, and all that type of stuff.
I feel like the biggest priorities this year in 2024 with me is just like getting in more talks with labels, getting on them tours, and then on top of that, working on my production company with my brother Dre, 0304. and that's gonna be like the mother company of like the production and music videos and all that, directing and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And on top of that, like I got inspiration from like Cole Bennett
Yeah.
from his recent like Lyrical Lemonade tape. I really want to do one like that. You know what I'm saying?
That would be hard.
That's what I'm like planning on doing this year, as far as like figuring out the artists I want on the hooks and the verses, and figuring out the studio I want to go to, as far as I'm producing all this shit, and the engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I definitely want to do some shit like that, because all the videos all the songs that we end up doing on that tape, all gonna get shot by me, like all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be hard.
And I want to match it up with artists that don't even know each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be like, yo, make me a hook, take that hook, go to another artist and be like, yo, hop on this song with this artist. You don't even know him, but just hop on the song.
Just do this for me real quick.
Just do this for me real quick. What you want? Free video?
Yeah.
I got you a free video for a free verse?
Yeah.
Free video? Look, if I come to y'all for a free verse, bro, I'll give y'all free video.
Free video. Okay.
Yeah,
y'all heard it here. Y'all
like,
heard it here. If you get on the album with a verse, you gonna get a video.
Yeah.
You gonna get a video.
Regardless.
Shoot.
But shit, we gonna make that shit where I definitely want to do that. Now, granted, with that, it don't even matter if that shit takes the whole year to do. Like, I want that shit to be perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Take your time with that.
Like, even like, I just want to dabble into the other little things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even then, like, trying to just really build this platform up bigger than, like, now, granted, like I said, I'm a boy from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even to have a platform in Atlanta to how it is now, like I'm grateful for it. But
right,
I want this shit to get nationwide, and then after that, global. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like once we get to that point, this shit's gonna be amazing. This shit's gonna be amazing.
Feel you on that.
But as far as like where y'all can find me, shit, all the social media is Asian Boy Dave on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. I don't really post on TikTok. I need to get on it.
Yeah.
I try to.
TikTok, where it's at too, though. That could get you some quicker traction a little bit, you know, quicker and stuff like that. But
I be getting a hella clients from TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
Hella clients from TikTok, bro. Like a lot of folks from out of town. Like I done had a client. He from LA, or I don't know if he's from LA, or he just stayed in LA. But he came to Atlanta for his birthday. Ended up booking me for like a recap. I'm not even knowing he partners with Mike Vick. I'm in the club with Mike Vick at 11:45. Like you know what I'm saying? And I don't even watch football. I'm in the club with Mike Vick, in the section with Mike Vick the whole time, taking pictures of him. I'm not even know it's fucking Mike Vick.
What?
Until like later on,
Nigga,
like
please.
30 minutes, I'm like, bro, I swear to God, I didn't have the realization until the $42 song came on, and then like 20 minutes after I had a realization, I'm like looking at him, I'm like, oh shit.
That's Michael Vick. That's Mike Vick.
That's Mike Vick. In Atlanta, you can run into anybody though, bro.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's another thing. I'm gonna talk about real quick. A lot of folks in Atlanta, they gonna love to talk about who they know.
Yeah.
Don't let that shit fool you, because eventually you gonna know them too.
Yeah. Tell it, man. Say that in the camera right there, bro. Say that in the camera, bro.
Don't get fooled about what people who know and all that, bro, because eventually you gonna know them too, man.
Yeah.
If you work hard enough, you gonna know them too.
Yeah.
You don't gotta do no dick riding to get up there, like all that. Not no dick riding. You definitely gotta.
No dick riding allowed.
No dick riding allowed. You definitely gotta goddamn work your ass off though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Folks be coming to Atlanta and think like this shit is gonna give it to you. Like, it's sweet out here, but you still gotta work.
Yeah. You gotta work to first of all, you're gonna gain the respect, and then of course too, you're gonna solidify your spot, you know, amongst the people once you put in that work. But man, I appreciate you chopping it up with me, bro. We didn't know how long this was gonna go, bro.
This one we go long?
Yeah. Hey, bro, we went about an hour, dog. We went about an hour, but I appreciate it. No,
That's
shoot,
good.
I be telling people I prepare for 30 minutes, and then you know these things end up like this. But man, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate
you, brother. I ain't even gonna lie, I was nervous at first, but shit, this shit actually went well.
I tried to tell you, bro. I get everybody right. I be nervous too, but I get everybody right. But appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Big Rem Podcast. Shout out to SMB Studios. That's where I'm live on location at, man. And we out, dog.
We out.